everyone, I am Nur Izzati Wirda binti Abdullah 2024-212956. Today I will be talking about a cultural heritage attraction, Famosa, located in Malacca. The main goal of this video is to explore the tourism demand for Famosa. It is one of the most famous historical sites in Malaysia, attracting both local and international tourists every year. Why is this topic important? First, Famosa reflects Malaysian colonial history built by the Portuguese in the 1500s. It reminds us of our past and how it shaped our country. Second, heritage sites like Famosa support tourism and the local economy. They create jobs, help local businesses and bring in tourist spending. Lastly, talking about Famosa help raise awareness about preserving our historical landmark. Many are at risk of being forgotten or destroyed. This kind of tourism help keeps tradition alive, like language, craft and festival. It also promotes understanding between different cultures. Besides that, it helps the local economy. Tourists spend money on local food, guides, craft and hotels. Help the community grow. Example include visiting historical sites, museum, temples and joining cultural festival or performance.
Hi, my name is Nurul Iman binti Hari Anwar, 2024-437-246. I will present about introduction of the Famosa and the commercialization potential. Let me share with you about one of Malaysia's most iconic historical landmark, Famosa in Malacca. This fortress was built by the Portuguese in the year 1511 after they conquered Malacca. At that time, it served as a strong military base to protect the settlement from enemies. The name Famosa means the famous in Portuguese, showing how important it was back then. Originally, the fortress was very large with thick stone walls and several towers. During the British rule in the 19th century, most of it was destroyed. Today, the only part that still stands is called Porta de Santiago, which is the small stone gate we often see in pictures. Even though only a small section remains, Famosa is still a powerful symbol of Malacca's rich colonial past. It's a popular tourist spot and an important piece of Malaysian heritage that reminds us of the different culture and powers that once ruled our land. Next, commercial potential. Famosa has great commercialization potential that can boost tourism and the local economy. For example, many souvenir shops nearby sell items like keychains, magnets and t-shirts with the Famosa logo, which are popular with tourists. Next, cultural festival can also be organized to celebrate Malacca's unique mix of Portuguese, Dutch and Malay influences. This can attract more visitors, especially during peak season. Besides that, tour agencies can offer packages that include visit to Famosa and Jonker Street, creating a full historical experience. Cultural performance such as traditional dance or reenactment of historical battles can be held near the site to entertain and educate visitors. Lastly, food tourism is another big attraction. Local food stalls around Famosa can sell Malaccan dishes like chicken rice ball or cendol, giving tourists a taste of local culture.
Hi, I'm Nurhanis binti Muhammad Azrul, 2024-279122, and I'm gonna start with types of tourists who usually visits the historical sites. So as you can see, Famosa attracts a wide variety of visitors. This includes students, domestic families, and educational groups on school trips. Besides that, senior citizens, university programs for edutourism, and international tourists interested in colonial history and culture are also common. This shows that Famosa appeals to both local and global visitors of all age groups. So now, let's look at the tourist statistics and peak visiting periods. So every year, Famosa receives about 500,000 to 1 million visitors. In 2023, Malacca had nearly 10 million visitors in total. Before COVID-19 in 2019, the number was even higher, which is 18.7 million. The majority of the visitors are domestic tourists, but many also come from Singapore, China, Indonesia, and Europe. The peak periods are usually during school holidays in June and November to December, as well as public holidays like Christmas and Chinese New Year. International tourists mostly come between December and March, and weekends are always busy, especially on Saturday and Sunday. That's all from me.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Lutfi Hakim, 2024-274734. Right now, I will present 4 main determinants of tourism demand, which explain why tourists are attracted to a destination. First, we look at the strategic location. Tourist spots that are located near other famous attractions will naturally attract more visitors. For example, being close to Stockhoosh and Jonker Street make it convenient for tourists to visit multiple places in one trip. This increases that overall tourism appeal. Next is promotion. Tourism Malaysia plays a big role in promoting our tourism destination. They use various social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to reach both local and international audience. Destinations are also featured in TV shows, magazine, travel expos, and blog, which help attract more visitors. The third factor is accessibility and facilities. Tourists are more likely to visit places that are easy to reach and comfortable. This includes having hotels nearby, tourist information centers, and good transportation. It is easy to get there, and everything is convenient. More tourists will come. Finally, we have the government's role. Organizations like PRISM help with maintenance and upkeep of tourism sites. There are also efforts involving UNESCO and other conservation projects to protect and preserve heritage sites. This action helps ensure the tourist area remain attractive and sustainable in the long term. Now, to conclude our presentation, Famosa is one of the most important historical sites in Malaysia. It plays a key role in helping people learn about our country's past. At the same time, it attracts many tourists both from Malaysia and around the world. These visitors come not only for the history, but also for the local culture, food, and experiences that Famosa offers. With strong promotion, a strategic location, and government support, Famosa will continue to be a well-known tourist attraction and a place worth protecting for our future.